Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Megan.
And I'm Nick.
And this is Tigger, and today we're going to be updating you on our Crested Gecko babies. Okay guys, so this is actually what our babies live in. We found that they like it pretty small, that way they have easier access to their food and not as many spots to get kind of lost in their tank. So they always know where their food's at, they always know where each other at, and we found that it just works really well. We actually hand make these ourselves, and so Nick will do a tutorial later on how he makes those. Once they get about this size, we do start moving them into tanks, which is why these guys don't have anything in their enclosure right now, is because they actually have already moved to a tank. But for the rest of these guys, this is their home, and we found that they like it pretty well. So let's go ahead and meet our babies inside.
So the first one we have here is Tig. Now when we got Tig, he was a hatchling and he grew into a male, which I was kind of bummed at first. But then now I know that I want to pair him with Donna, who you can check out in our Meet the Cresty videos and in her tank enclosure. So this is Tig, and I'm not sure what morph he is exactly. I mean, he's definitely got a Dalmatian in him. If I had to guess, I'm assuming he's somewhat of a tiger just because of the way things look. And when he fires up, he's kind of fired up right now, not really. He turns more of a bright orange, just like Donna does. So we're really excited to see what that breeding project holds next year. Right now he's about 33 grams. I mean, he is an absolute chunk for a little dude. So that's our little Tig. Okay, so this is Gloria. Gloria is a Crested Gecko we received a couple months ago, and I'm starting to feel pretty confident that it is a female. She just weighed in at 20 grams. I'm not seeing any bulges, but now that I said that, I probably jinxed it. So Gloria, we believe she is a Harlequin. Now, I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, I am not a morph master. If you know the morph, please comment it down below. I know she's technically a partial pin, because at the top there's a little break, and that is technically a partial pin. I know she has kneecaps and things like that, but that's okay. Gloria's a holdback for us as well. We hope to breed her next season, if she's big enough. And I'm just really excited about this little Crested Gecko because she is freaking gorgeous. Now let's move on to Benny. Benny is, in my opinion, a bicolor Harlequin. Really pretty. He is only 9 grams. And if you guys don't know, I assume it's always a male until I'm proven otherwise. So Benny is he's 9 grams, just weighed him today. I actually got him at the same time as I got Gloria, and they were both hatchlings. So he is growing a little slower, but he's still super chonky. And if anybody in this who's watching this has Crested Geckos, which I'm assuming you do, you know that they all grow at different rates and everything. And I mean, cause still look at his body; he's a chunky little boy. But that's Benny. So let's move on to Piglet. Piglet is one of Megan's favorite Crested Geckos. He's a phantom stripe brindle, I'm assuming. I would like to start a brindle project, and I think that if Piglet does turn into a male, that'd be great. If not, then I have a stellar female to start my project with. But that's Piglet, a beautiful, beautiful Crested Gecko. So this is Little Red. Now Little Red, if you've watched one of our previous videos about our big girl tank tour, Little Red was actually the first Crested Gecko we ever hatched, and she hatched naturally. I'm hoping this one's a she. But we call her Little Red because when I found her, she was definitely fired up with a red tint. But from right now, she's so fired down that you can't even tell. So let's move on to Bourbon, aka Burby, as we like to call him. Not a confirmed male yet. I'm really hoping it's female so that next season I can pair with Mercury, because it looks like Burby here is definitely a super Dalmatian, or if not, just big ink blotch, somewhere in that realm, but just really pretty. And the more that Burby sheds, the more spots that we are seeing, so we could not be more excited about this little project. So now let's move on to Bob. And I'm going to insert a picture of Bob when Bob was born. Bob was pure black, and as you can see, he's definitely, well, I'm not going to say pure black, more brown than black. I mean, I'm not going to get too ahead of myself there. But Bob was really dark when he was born, and he still is hanging on to a lot of that dark color. And I actually got a picture of him the other night when he was fired up, and it's just crazy how dark he is. So now let's move on to Egburt. Egburt got his name because he stayed in his egg for about, I don't know, for like 2 years. Egburt is just a really pretty crested gecko right now. Has developed a ton of spots. Got a super cool, like, I think it's a flame pattern going on right now, and some portholes on the side. I mean, just really pretty. A lot of color in this little guy. So now let's move on to TJ, who actually lives with Egburt. Now, TJ is, they were actually, I believe they were born around the same time, but TJ's a little smaller, but they still weigh within a gram of one another. TJ is a really pretty, like, brindle, I think, for sure. As you can see, he's in a little bit of shed right now, which is good, but that's our little TJ. So this is Mario. Mario is, I mean, a week old at this point, so still really little, but really cute, and we just love the patterns that we're getting from our dark project. These eggs are from our dark project. Mario, and then if Luigi is just as calm, we can do both. Oh, look at that! Luigi, these two, okay, I spoke too soon. As you can see with how similar these two are, they were clutch mates, so it's kind of, if you have two eggs that hatch at once, they can live together in a tote like this until they get a little bigger, and then you can upgrade them, and they should be able to live together for a long time. So now let's move on to Jim. Jim is another one of our very young hatchlings still, looking to be more on the brindle line of things, hopefully. Just really like the way Jim looks. So I just want to give you guys a real quick update on Shawshank, because I know in the Meet Our Cresties video I kind of said maybe his colors will fade over time. He's had a bunch of sheds since then. He's still only 11 grams. I just weighed him. But that color, that orange is holding really strong still. So super, super excited to see what he's going to turn out to be. Okay, so these two little rugrats, they hatched last Wednesday, so like March 14th or 15th, whatever that was. So they're fresh out little babies, and just look how cute. Now, fun story about them, if you've seen our big girl tank, then you know that these are the two that just hatched, and I woke up one night and I found them running around with 7 adult crested geckos. So got them out of there, put them in their little grow out tubs, and here they are. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the update on all of our babies.
If you liked it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment which one was your favorite, and definitely comment if you know any of their morphs, because we'd love to learn more about it.
And if you are interested in any of them, you can hit me up, electrifyinggeckos.com. I'll put it right there.
Except for Tick, he's not